What's up, everybody? So, right now, I'm in this graveyard, as you can see. So, you're probably wondering, why on earth are you in a graveyard? Because I just want to talk to everybody real quick about death. Death. That's a crazy concept. You know what I mean? But it's like, you're going to die one day. All these people, every single one of these people, they had their own lives, just like you. They had their worries, their concerns, their day-to-day activities, the things they liked, and their universe and their world centered around them, just like yours does about you. But what happened? All these people are now 6 feet under. Nobody remembers them. You know what I mean? What happens when you die? You're gonna have a funeral, and they're just gonna gather around your funeral. A good number of people or whatever. They're gonna remember you, say nice things, this and that, and then you're dead. You're 6 feet under the ground. Nobody remembers you. And then every now and then they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, I remember this about this person. I miss this person." And then all the people who knew you eventually are gonna die. And the only record that you were even a thing is in here. And you look at a graveyard. You drive by a graveyard. Or maybe sometimes very rarely, some people go to the graveyard to look around at the person they knew. And that's it. That's the record of the person. That's it. There's nothing left. I mean, you don't even think anything about all these people you see because they're dead. Like, you don't even give a second thought. But they were all people just like me and you. And you're going to be just like them one day. Like, doesn't the reality of life ever sink into you? So what do we take away from this? A couple things. Jesus defeated death. You don't have to be afraid to die anymore. Why? Because when Jesus rose from the dead, he showed that he has the power. He said, "I have the keys of hell and death." He has power over it. He defeated it. The Bible says he defeated him that had the power of death through his death on the cross. So we don't need to be afraid of dying if we're truly in him. But at the same time, the Bible says in Psalm 90, it says, Moses said, "Teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts to wisdom and knowledge." So he's saying, Lord, please teach us. We are so small. Our life is literally going to fade away. We're all going to become like these people one day, where we're literally 6 feet under the ground rotting. Teach us. Lord, please teach us that our life is short. Please teach us that this world means nothing. Please give us this recognition and realization of the reality that our life is very, very small and insignificant in the grand plot of things. And that good old quote, well, not everybody, but a lot of people know this quote. Only one life will soon be past. Only what's done for Christ will last. So, you know what I'm saying? In all this life, you only have a short time in this world. You only have a very short time. This life means nothing. The only thing that's going to matter is if you serve Christ, is if you gave your life for Christ. How many people in this graveyard do you think gave their lives for Christ and said, "I'm going to go all out"? That's the only way your life is going to have meaning. People say, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to make this impact." The only way your life is going to have meaning is if you give it in service, 100%, to Christ. And if you don't, the fact of the matter is, everything else is nothing. Frankly, is nothing. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Just think about death and life. Like, I don't even really have anything to say. I'm just kind of sober by being here, you know what I mean? Because that's all that matters. And we should be more sober, thinking about it. So, everything's going to end. So, Lord, please teach us so we can apply our hearts to wisdom and knowledge. God bless you.